Hi, I'm Lorna Jackson, clinical and spiritual hypnotherapist, and I just want to update everyone to the changes to my hypnotherapy practice. Because after a 20-year career in hypnotherapy, working face-to-face with clients on the Gold Coast and in Brisbane, Australia, I've decided to semi-retire, which basically means I no longer see clients face-to-face. So all my hypnotherapy sessions are now online, on Zoom only. And because of this, I'm limiting the number of clients that I see per week. Because, hey, I'm semi-retired. So if you're wondering how hypnotherapy works online, maybe you've done telehealth sessions. Because most people today are familiar with telehealth sessions with a medical practitioner or with their psychologist. And hypnotherapy is a therapy that works just as well online as in person. Because what matters most is your willingness to open up and to participate, and provided you can hear me and I can see you, then we have everything we need to conduct your successful online hypnotherapy program. In fact, hypnosis actually works better online. Now, this might be hard to understand or even believe, but what most people don't know is that when they're focused on a screen, either a phone or an iPad, when you're on social media, when you're watching YouTube or working on a computer or playing games, you automatically enter into a hypnotic state. Now, this is because your brainwaves slow down. And when you focus on a screen, your brainwaves automatically slow down. And most people don't understand what hypnosis really is. And they assume that they need to be face-to-face with a hypnotherapist for hypnosis to work properly. But this is absolutely not true. So let me explain a little more in a little more detail, because I really like to explain things so people understand. Now, the brain basically goes through 4 brainwave cycles or states. That's what we call them. Now, the sleep state is called delta. And delta is not a hypnotic state at all, because that's when you're asleep. Now, the beta state is the wide awake state or brainwave cycle that is also not hypnosis either. The 2 hypnotic brainwave cycles or states are called alpha and theta. Now, we all go through these 4 cycles through our day. Did you know that your brain slows down when you're in alpha? And this is when you're daydreaming. Think about it. When you're watching television, when you're on a computer or a screen, when you're at the movies, or even when you're reading a book, or drinking alcohol, or even smoking marijuana can slow your brainwaves down and puts people into a hypnotic state. That's what it is. You don't have to be physically relaxed to be in the alpha state. It's just a slightly altered, relaxed mind, brainwave shift state. Now, the theta state is the hypnosis that is just before the state of sleep. Everyone goes into delta at night, which is sleep, but the theta state is just before delta. The body automatically relaxes, the mind relaxes, and then sleep happens, which I said is delta. So for some people who have sleeping problems, they usually go into the theta state, and it's like they get stuck in that. They find it difficult to switch off the mind, and they go to sleep. which is delta. So the mind is not asleep when you're in hypnosis, and you can still think, you could move if you need to. The body only relaxes because the hypnotherapist gives suggestions to the subconscious mind to relax the body. That's what we do when the person's in a hypnotic state. I mean, I tell my clients I could actually hypnotize them standing up with their arms stretched out, rigid. Because hypnosis is a mind shift, a brainwave cycle change. And what most people don't know is that the subconscious mind is in charge of the physical body and follows the hypnotherapist's suggestions to relax, just as it follows the suggestions to stop smoking or make any changes that the client wants to make. Now, the subconscious mind is the part of the client's mind where we work, where the hypnotherapist works. And when the client feels really comfortable and safe, well, it makes sense they're more likely to allow the hypnotherapist to access this part of the mind when in hypnosis. And this happens quicker and easier when the client is in their own environment at home, maybe lying on their own bed, in their bedroom, or in a safe place, in their lounge room, on the couch. Feeling safe and comfortable is really important. Now, there are many benefits to having hypnotherapy online as well. And for people who have anxiety, just going out can be really stressful for them. Often they have agoraphobia, which prevents them from going out to see a therapist. And online hypnotherapy eliminates the stress when the session is conducted in the comfort and privacy of their own home. Driving in stressful traffic is also eliminated, as is parking, especially, if you're living in a city where it's difficult to park your car. And because you're at home, you'll feel calmer, more relaxed when you have your hypnotherapy session. Now, this increases the relaxation and is incredibly helpful and allows you to be more open and more present in your session. So as you can see, there's many benefits to having hypnotherapy online on Zoom. Now, it's very easy to set up your space for an online session. You can either sit in a comfortable chair, or you can be upright like I am now with a headrest, but you'd need to put your head back on the headrest. Or you can lie on your bed propped up with pillows behind your back. It is also important to be alone in the room when you have your session, to make sure that you're not going to be disturbed by children, pets, people, or a ringing phone. And you need to have your device, laptop or iPad or phone sitting on a table, and make sure that the camera is positioned so that you can be seen on the screen from your head to your waist. Now, it's best not to hold the device, because when you enter into a hypnotic state, your arms will relax and you'll drop the device from your hands. Wearing headphones with a mic is also a really good idea for sound quality. So I can hear you and you can also hear me, just like I'm speaking into your ear, just like you're sitting in my clinic room. Now, the internet is really stable these days and dropouts are very rare. But if this happens, it's easy just to reconnect. I give all my clients instructions on how to go about that before we start a session. I've been seeing clients online for a very long time, around Australia and internationally. Advances in telecommunications and information technology makes the world more connected today than ever before. So this makes it easier, and you can benefit from online sessions. So if you're at all concerned, don't be, because I can guide you through the process, even if you're not tech savvy. You will feel totally comfortable with the process. I've facilitated past life and life between life regression sessions online many times. I've also done current life regressions and resolved trauma with many clients very successfully, as well as assisted clients to stop unwanted habits like smoking, alcohol. In fact, any problem can be treated with hypnotherapy online sessions. Now, some problems are complex, like trauma, post-traumatic stress disorder, medical issues like chronic pain and weight loss. Often, these issues need to have a few sessions to resolve them. And because of that, I do have a 4-session program that is discounted when paid in full at the first session. So your first session will be around 90 minutes and will need to be paid in advance, and follow-up sessions are generally held 1 week apart and take about an hour or so. So to make an appointment with me for Zoom sessions, just go to my websites and just fill out the application form. Now, my website links are in the description below in this video. Once your sessions are booked in, then I will send you a confirmation email. And this email contains a link to make payment online. And there's also a link to fill in an online intake form. So if you're considering having a session with me, or you would like more information, just email hypnoresults@gmail.com. I'm very happy to set up a complimentary online Zoom chat with you where we can connect and just see if we're a good fit. You can ask me as many questions as you like, and we can also organize a time for that that's most suitable for your needs. Now, maybe you've already booked an appointment with me, and that's why you're watching this video, because I've sent it to you to watch so you'll understand what to expect at a session. So I'm really looking forward to working with you very soon. So thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you very soon.